Welcome back, beautiful people, to a brand new day of CS2 Case Market Coverage. We're going to be jumping right into this because we do not waste your time or your money here at this channel. Starting out with the snake bite case, which is at about 37 cents, exactly where it was in the last video. The clutch case is actually up about 2 cents, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, that's about it where we see gains today. Like, really nowhere else we're seeing gains on this market, and it's really going to be starting here with the CS20s. We're down about a cent from the last video. We were at 121 down to 120. The danger zones, these have taken the steepest fall, really, especially of any of these lower price cases. Now down realistically to about 139. In the last video, these were at 153. So just a big plummeting on these right now, which is really kind of unexpected. Though, to be completely honest, I'm not sure just how many cases are separating this from that 153 mark. This could just be a few thousand. So realistically, it definitely is taking these dives, but it's not 100% solidified. But I definitely was not expecting to see drops like this. Though, like, and we'd have to map exactly when these drops started. I can't give you guys exactly why I personally believe these drops are happening right now in the market. But I think it's tied to, or I can't give you a correct 100% assessment. I mean, but I'll give you my personal view is that I think it's probably tied to the world market. Obviously, stock markets in the US, China, two very big markets in this game are down right now. So definitely could be some impact on these. I don't know if it's a direct correlation, but that's the only thing that comes to mind with why we're seeing so many consistent drops. The Prisma 2s were down to 138, down from 143, so down about 5 cents on these. And this is, again, just the beginning of the drops we see on the market. There's a lot going on the market. It actually skipped over the regular Prismas. Here they are, 138 on the regular Prismas. Prisma 2s are that's just an offloading price right there. 138 on these. Were at 141 in the last video. So really, again, movement downward everywhere all around. The shadow case, realistically here, down to about 202. In the last video is at about 207. So down about 5 cents on that one. The horizon case, realistically here, we're at about 207. The last one we're at 209, so about a 2 cent drop on the horizon case. Not a crazy drop on those. The falchions down about 6 cents from the last video. The Spectrum 2s, let's see here. Ooh, there were 364 in the last video, so definitely took a little bit of a dive as well. Again, just really everywhere all around on the market, we're seeing drops. The revolvers actually went up about 9 cents. Pretty unharmed by this drop, to be honest, so far. The wildfires, let's see about these ones. 393 in the last one, so those actually went up as well. We could see that trend a little more on some of these. I didn't go through every single one of these cases. Let's see the game of twos. 417. So yeah, down about 10 cents on those. The Chroma threes down about, oh my goodness, golly, like 26, 25, 26 cents on those. The gammas, 444 in the last one, so down about 23 cents on these. The Chroma 2s were 467 in the last one, so down about 37 cents. Big drops all over the market, guys. And I hate to say it, but it's definitely true. Again, if you guys have any input on why you think this is happening, please leave that down below in the comments. But I personally feel it has to be tied to the world markets in some way or another. That's the only thing I think that could explain this happening at this exact time. But anyways, moving on through these, the Vanguards went down a little bit, but I do believe this is just some offloading as well. Like, it could be 20 cases and go up in the other direction. So definitely wouldn't. I don't get too into the pricing on those. The Spectrums, let's see here, 546 right now. In the last video, the base Spectrum case was at about 360. I'm looking at the Spectrum 2s, folks. Uh, damn, bro. I didn't write down the spectrums. My bad, guys. I'm done rattling off with these. I've been rattling down too much. Let's just look at the general pricing. So the Phoenixes went down about, oh my goodness, 22 cents. And I'm sorry, guys, it's literally 3 in the morning. I'm doing this, so I'm very tired. I've been up since like 7 in the morning. But, we got to get this out to you guys. You know what I'm saying? But the Shattered Webs definitely took a big drop. We're at 606 in the last video, now down to 588. Drops again all over the market overall. It's just not ending, folks. A big one on the winter offensive. These were 891. Never mind. I was thinking they were 991. My bad, my bad, my bad. Actually up 20 cents on that one. The Broken Fang here, down about 21 cents. The Chromas are one that are down quite a bit. They were at 685 in the last video. Now down to realistically about 633, 634-ish. Definitely took a steep dive from that last video. The breakouts here, let's see, down about 20 cents on those. So again, it continues. The gloves are actually a big time into the $12 range, which is insane. Like this is actually insane. Somebody had to have bought into these glove cases they're selling. That is actually, yeah, definitely somebody when they bought 600, 1,000 an hour was definitely buying into these. But that's pretty incredible. A giant jump into $12. That's really today's big winner. But there's a lot of losers all around the market today. So anyways, folks, that's about it. We're seeing drops everywhere on the market. Realistically, every single case minus the clutch revolver and what was that one we just mentioned? Sorry, again, it's like 4 in the morning, bro, 3 in the morning. Um, yeah, the glove case up big time, almost $13 damn near. Golly, y'all, please forgive me for the mid commentary on the video. Again, I'm super tired, but I had to get this out. I haven't got a video out to you in like 5 days, so I could not let y'all go another day without coverage because I had to update y'all on the plummeting that has been going down. But I wouldn't panic yet. I would still be hanging in for some long-term growth. Again, when I tell you guys to get into this market, I say 2 to 4 years minimum. Uh, it's a longer game. It's not like a 3-month game type of thing. Do not get in for that because you will probably get punished in every way doing that, especially with sales fees on sites, like the everything, bro. Tax on your shit. Like you got to see some growth before you can really cash out a substantial amount of money. So get into this if you want to for 2 to 4 years. I still think it's a viable time to buy in, especially on some of these lower price cases where it won't be in probably another 2 to 4 years. So, anyways, thank you guys all for coming out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.